Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today, it was in a very old video of mine, but I'm going to be going over the Hammer Infamous, which unfortunately has since been discontinued. Obviously, it has been around for almost a year. But this ball is super strong. It's a symmetrical solid with the Envy cover stock. So it's got the same exact cover stock as Hammer's tank ball. But it has the Infamous core, which upon release, I kind of made fun of because it looks exactly like a fire hydrant. And I'll include a picture of it somewhere in here. That was inside. Ugh. So the biggest difference between this ball and the Envy, because they do share the same cover stock, so they're very similar, is the core. The core is a little bit weaker. It is a symmetrical core, but this ball reminds me something very similar to the Storm Summit, which is a crazy strong symmetric solid. One thing for me, I've always had a problem with really strong symmetric solids. I always end up not doing so well. I had the Phase 2 for a while back when I threw with Storm, and it was kind of like my real first like good ball, but as I went up in weight, it just didn't end up working out. Thankfully, I'm no longer bowling through pain now that my hand is fully healed. But I'm not sure if I would bring both the Infamous and the Envy with me if I could only bring 6 balls somewhere, just because of how similar these two pieces are with the exact same cover. Sometimes I want a little bit of a cleaner option. But one thing that I really like to see is the fact that this ball still gets through the mid lane really well and still maintains that energy into the pocket. And so far I haven't missed. And I think I just jinxed it. I don't want to make these videos too long, so I'm going to throw one more from where I usually am, then I'm going to try and move my feet a little bit and see what else this ball can do. Yeah, so now I'm just repeating shots, which is the goal when you're trying to bowl consistently. So now I'm going to try to play a little bit more straighter, get up the back of the ball a little bit. So I'm going to take a 6-step move to the right. I'm at basically middle arrow now. Yeah, that's not the ideal line that I want to play with that ball. That still looked really nice though. Striking a lot, which is what I love to see. It is hot in this building. I'll tell you that much. Because of the strength of the cover on this ball, that ball stood up very quickly. And do the same thing again. Play a lot more straighter. Yeah, there's the first miss. That ball is not really drilled to play straight. I have the pin offset to the right above the bridge. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but I do know that the first number is 5. Drilled to 2LS. So now I'm gonna do the exact opposite. I'm going to try play left to right, try to open up my angles and play more of the lane. And take a deep breath while the lane fixes itself. Ruh-roh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that brief delay, folks. Let me try that again. So in about 31 with my feet. Yeah, so it's getting down lane. By the time it gets to the brink point, it doesn't have as much energy because it's traveling a larger part of the oil pattern. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get on the side of that ball a little bit more, see if I can get it to corner. Alright, let's try this again. Side, and I got too much on the side of the ball. Alright, I'm going to throw one more from that side of the lane. And then I will play one or two more from where I normally sit. Now, unfortunately, as I stated earlier in this video, you cannot find these balls on the market unless you go like the discontinued section of Bowler's Mart, or you know somebody who's got some. But they are not on the market at the moment. So now I'm going to go back to where I was playing, which is about 26, 27 with my feet, and throwing it like I normally do. And hopefully, after purposely throwing this ball poorly, I'll still be able to strike. Nah, there's way left. Brooklyn! That was way left. Let's try that one more time. Alright, so I'm at about 24 my feet. One more like that and I will wrap up this video. I've been making it a point not to make these videos too long because I know they don't need to be too long. Alright, here we go. Last shot with the infamous. Oh, I almost just fell on my face. Well, I just want to thank all of the staff at North Pole Lanes for allowing me to do this. I want to thank Bolify for sponsoring me and providing me with some of the best jerseys out on the market. I want to thank Strike FX Pro Shops for working on all my pieces, and I hope to see everybody out on the lanes. Have a great day.